88 police officials, including former IGP, expressed solidarity with Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's government. Instant field-level resolution of election-related problems as a fair environment exists, says Chief Election Commissioner. Election campaign in festive atmosphere reaches peak across country. BNP bringing false allegations, sensing sure defeat, says Obadul Kader in Noakhali. Japanese journal Nikkei Asian Review terms Bangladesh success story. Tragic road crash claims at least 12 lives in Gopalganj. New cabinet announced in Sri Lanka 1 week after Mahinda Rajapaksa's resignation. And Bangladesh beat Windies by 36 runs in second ODI and level series. Assalamu alaikum viewers, I'm Tanzila Mana Sultana welcoming you all to News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Center.
And I'm Mashrufa Hussain. You've just heard the headlines. Moving on to the details. Prime Minister and Awami League President Sheikh Hasina has urged the countrymen to re-elect the Awami League to keep up the country's development spree and serve the people again. The Prime Minister was addressing election rallies in Rajshahi, Joypurhat, Norail and Gaibandha through video conferencing from her Shudha Shodhan residence at Dhanmondi in the capital today. The Awami League President also sought vote from the countrymen to re-elect her government to celebrate the birth centenary of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in 2020 and the golden jubilee of the country's independence in 2021 with massive festivity. The Prime Minister thanked and expressed her gratitude to the people of Rajshahi for electing the Awami League candidate in the mayoral post of Rajshahi City Corporation. Mentioning that Awami League never does nomination business, the Prime Minister asked all the party leaders and activists to work together to ensure its victory in the December 30th election. She said to retain power and maintain the ongoing development trend, the most important thing is to ensure the win of the boat, staying together. Sheikh Hasina said it's the habit of BNP to do election business. As a result, they are now experiencing intra-party conflicts. They have held auctions for choosing their election candidates. The Awami League president said BNP men set fire to their own offices and shifted the blame onto another party. The Prime Minister also said she has heard that the BNP men will wear Mujib coat and badges of Awami League, BCL and Jubo League on the election day to create anarchy and rig the votes. All have to save the country from this evil quarter, she said. Sheikh Hasina said the Awami League government has fulfilled its all-election pledges in the last 2 terms. Awami League never reneges on its election manifesto. She said the government is working for the overall development of the country and its people. The Prime Minister said Awami League believe in the balanced development of the country and has taken steps for maintaining the balanced development all throughout, she said. Sheikh Hasina mentioned that whenever Awami League comes to power, it always works for the welfare of the country and it will also do the same in the coming days. If voted to power again, the Prime Minister said it would be possible to implement the development programs initiated by her government and thereby maintain the ongoing pace of progress. Later, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina introduced the Awami League and Grand Alliance candidates contesting from different constituencies of Norail and Rajshahi, Joypurhat and Gaibandha in the 30th December parliamentary polls. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said the evil force which had resorted to arson attack on people in 2014 and 2015 is hatching conspiracy again to create such a situation in the country ahead of December 30th elections. The evil force, guided by a London-based criminal, is proceeding with two plans. One is purchasing a section of police and the other is demoralizing police force by killing a number of senior police officials, she said. The Premier said this at a function at Gano Bhavan in the capital this evening when a group of former police officers came to express solidarity with the present government led by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. At the beginning, retired police officers greeted the Prime Minister with presenting a bouquet of flowers. The Prime Minister, however, said she has the confidence that the arsonists would not be successful as the police force is discharging duties with more efficiency and determination. Sheikh Hasina said people now have immense confidence in police about their ability to tackle any adverse situation. The Prime Minister said her government has been striving to materialize the dream of Bangabandhu. After taking office in 2008, she said her government had focused only on socio-economic development of the country instead of retaliation. The Awami League president hoped that the people of Bangladesh would cast their votes in favor of Awami League in the coming elections, as they want to continue the ongoing development. A total of 88 former police officers, from Inspector General of Police to Additional Police Super, expressed their solidarity with Awami League and agreed to work together for victory of the party in the coming elections and continue the ongoing development spree, as well as building a prosperous Bangladesh with the spirit of the Liberation War. Chief Election Commissioner K. M. Nurul Huda has said the huge enthusiasm and inspiration that is prevailing throughout the country proves that a favourable environment has been created for holding the 11th national elections in a free and fair manner. He said this at the opening session of the training program on the election, candidates information and result management at the Election Training Institute in Dhaka today. EC Secretary Hilaluddin Ahmed and Director General of Election Training Institute Mustafa Farooq were present. The CEC made it clear that the power of the Election Commission has been decentralized to returning officers, assistant returning officers and presiding officers, and a total of 122 electoral inquiry committees have been formed throughout the country to supervise their activities. The CEC also said those officers have been entrusted with the responsibilities of overseeing, correcting, inquiring and taking actions if there is any violation of Electoral Code of Conduct. In this regard, CEC K. M. Nurul Huda advised all concerned not to come to Election Commission but to lodge their complaints to the respective returning officers and inquiry committees to get solution on the spot.
Inspector General of Police Dr. Muhammad Zabid Patwari has said preparation of law enforcing agencies for the 11th Parliament election is better than any other time. He told this to the journalist following a meeting with Chief Election Commissioner K. M. Nurul Huda at Nirbachan Bhavan in the capital today. Inspector General of Police said the nation will get a fair election if present peaceful situation prevailed till the voting date. Dhaka Metropolitan Commissioner Asaduzzaman Mia was present on the occasion. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has said the BNP is spreading baseless complaints and telling lies considering its defeat in the ensuing 11th National Parliament election. He said this while making election campaign at different places including Chor Fakira and cluster villages of Kompaniganj in Noakhali district today. Obaidul Qadir said as the polling date is nearing, the BNP is hatching conspiracies to foil the next national election. Awami League General Secretary also said the BNP is not available in the voting fields, but there by giving several promises without making any development in the area. He said only Awami League government has constructed people's long-expected bridges and roads and also provided electricity in this area. Obaidul Qadir urged all to vote for the vote to continue country's democracy and development. Now BTV's regular field report, People's Voice on Politics and Election. Discussions, table talks and conversations are going on at every corner of the country as national election coming nearer. Mass people are discussing about the government's performance, development of localities and dreams and possibilities of future Bangladesh. Talking to the BTV, few students of Noshingdi Government College expressed their thoughts over the upcoming general election. One of them said he will prefer to vote the party with the spirit of liberation war. He said unfortunately a party has given nomination to Razakars, al-Badrs and their sons and daughters who betrayed the liberation war. He said that particular parties are trying to hand over the national flag to them once again, but he will work to resist this evil from happening. Another student said, in 1971, following the order of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, country's young generation fought to liberate the country and to eliminate the Pakistani collaborators from the motherland, so he will vote the pro-liberation party. A female student said now she is getting great benefit of information technology and internet facilities for her education and receiving necessary information through social media. She said she is willing to remain with the present government's development activities. Another student said he is a new voter and going to vote for the first time in his life. He said the present government has taken initiative to reduce unemployment by giving loan to 200,000 taka to the unemployed without surety. At least 12 people have been killed and 15 others injured at a road accident in Gopalganj today. Our local correspondent informed the accident occurred when a bus collided head-on a rickshaw at Haridaspur of Gopalganj on Dhaka-Khulna highway this afternoon. 6 people were killed on the spot while 6 others died at the hospital. Police, fire service and local people rescued the injured people and admitted them into the hospital.
Now international news. Minister following a lengthy political crisis. Sirisena administered oaths in a private event today. Mangala Samaravira was reappointed as Finance Minister as Parliament considers a temporary budget aimed at avoiding a government shutdown from January 1st. Wickremesinghe's reinstatement as Prime Minister earlier this week and the appointment of a new cabinet will result in Sri Lanka's government resuming functions that has been obstructed since October. President Donald Trump's surprise decision to withdraw US troops will allow the militant group IS to recover, says a Kurdish-led alliance in Syria. A statement from the Syria Democratic Forces SDF warned of a military vacuum that would leave the alliance trapped between hostile parties. Trump made the announcement yesterday, saying it had been defeated. IS had been defeated. The White House would not give a timescale for the withdrawal, but defense officials said President Trump wanted it done within 30 days. About 2,000 US troops have largely been stationed in the Kurdish region in northern Syria. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin welcomed Trump's decision to send troops home from Syria. The US Treasury sanctioned 16 members of Russia's GRU military intelligence agency over a wide range of malign activity, including interference in the 2016 presidential vote and hacking international organizations. The move came yesterday in response to Russia's continued disregard for international norms, the Treasury said in a statement. Those targeted included Viktor Alexeyevich Boyarkin, a former GRU officer who acted on behalf of sanctioned Russian oligarch Oleg Deripaska, it said, Alexander Petrov and Ruslan Boshirov, 2 GRU agents who allegedly took part in the attempted assassination of Sergei Skripal in the United Kingdom, were also amongst the sanctioned.
2 other firms tied to Oleg Deripaska.
More from national news. Highly praising present-day Bangladesh, a Japanese journal, Nikkei Asian Review has termed the country a success story. The journal said Bangladesh is striding forward without much international assistance. The country's export of ready-made garment is only second to China in the world. Bangladesh's economy is growing at a rate of more than 6% for the last 10 years and per capita income increased 3 times. Bangladesh is almost self-reliant in food and it is producing enough food for its population of 16.5 crore. Nikkei Incorporation is a Japanese publishing house for 140 years, has published a report on Bangladesh yesterday. Nikkei's Bangladesh report has made the cover story of the journal. The Nikkei report, apart from garment export, highlighted other advances Bangladesh made in mega projects, establishment of industrial zones, China's investment and the like. It has also touched upon the forthcoming election and political situation. The journal said Bangladesh attained a milestone early this year when the United Nations announced Bangladesh achieved capacity for promotion to developing country. Mehzabin Rashid Chaudhry, wife of former Jatiyo Sanshad Speaker Humayun Rashid Chaudhry, died today at a local hospital in Dhaka. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina expressed deep shock at the death of Mehzabin Rashid Chaudhry. Besides, Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhry also expressed deep shock. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina visited the residence of Mehzabin Rashid Chaudhry to pay last respects to her and console the family members. Hearing the news, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her sister Sheikh Rehana rushed to Mehzabin Rashid's Lalmatia home this morning. The Prime Minister stayed there for some time and talked to the family members of the deceased. She also consoled them and prayed for eternal peace of the departed soul. The Premier recalled with profound respect Mehzabin Rashid's overall support to her and her younger sister, including giving them shelter in Germany despite many adversities after the brutal assassination of father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, on August 15 in 1975. Director General of Bangladesh Television, S.M. Harun Rashid, has been honored with the Integrity Award of Information Ministry for the fiscal 2017-18. He was selected from 16 departments and organizations under the Information Ministry. State Minister for Information Tarana Halim handed over the award to the winner at the Information Ministry meeting room at the Secretariat today. Information Secretary Abdul Malik spoke on the occasion. Chiefs of different departments and organizations under the Information Ministry were present. Receiving the award, S.M. Harun Rashid said, any recognition encourages to do better, brings dynamism in professional work. He described the award as the result of sincere contributions of all officials and employees of Bangladesh Television. Saudi-Bangladesh Friendship Cement Company Limited will set up a new factory on the unused land of Chatok Cement Industry in Sylhet. A strategic partnership agreement to this effect was signed at the Industries Ministry in Dhaka today. Chairman of Bangladesh Chemical Industries Corporation, BCIC, Shah Mohammad Aminul Haq, and President of Saudi Engineering Dimensions, Mohammad N. Hazi, signed the agreement on behalf of the respective sides. Besides, General Electric Manufacturing Company, GEMCO, under Bangladesh Steel and Engineering Corporation, BSEC, signed a strategic partnership agreement with the Saudi company for increased sides. Secretary in charge of the Industries Ministry, Mohammad Abdul Halim, Bangladesh Ambassador to Saudi Arabia, Ghulam Mursi, BSEC Chairman, Mohammad Mizanur Rahman, among others, were present on the occasion.
Now news on sports. Bangladesh beat Windies by 36 runs in the second T20 and levelled the 3-match series by 1-1 at Mirpur Sherebangla National Stadium. Today, Winning the toss, Bangladesh decided to bat first. The Tigers scored 211 runs for 4 in the stipulated 20 overs. Liton Dash scored 60 runs from 34 balls. Captain Shakib Al Hasan was unbeaten on 42 runs, while Mahmudullah Riyad was unbeaten on 43 runs for Bangladesh. In reply, Windies were bowled out on 175 runs in 19 overs, 2 balls, chasing the victory target of 212 runs. Shakib Al Hasan took 5 wickets for 20 runs in 4 overs and was adjudged man of the match. Bangladesh players became champions in 3 events out of the 5 of international junior badminton competition. Abdul Hamid Lokman won gold, beating home competent Sibgadullah by 2-1 set in boys singles. In girls doubles, Reshma Akhtar and Urmi Akhtar beat Rahima Zareen and Camellia Islam. Manab Raj Summit and Trisha Jolly of India beat Gaurav Singh and Urmi of Bangladesh by 2-0 in the final. Information Secretary and President of Bangladesh Badminton Federation, Abdul Malik, handed over medals to the winners at Shohid Tajuddin. "88 police officials, including former IGP, expressed solidarity with Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's government. Instant field-level resolution of election-related problems as fair environment exists, says Chief Election Commissioner. Election campaign in festive atmosphere reaches peak across country. BNP bringing false allegations, sensing sure defeat, says Obaidul Kader in Noakhali. Japanese journal Nikkei Asian Review terms Bangladesh success story. Tragic road crash claims at least 12 lives in Gopalganj. New cabinet announced in Sri Lanka 1 week after Mahinda Rajapakse's resignation. And Bangladesh beat Windies by 36.